The La Jolla Playhouse is in the second year of its creative experiment, the DNA New Works series. The name's appropriate for two reasons. First, it reflects what's encoded in the Playhouse's very fiber. And second, it refers to the DNA of these new works, which is the text of the plays. The program allows for the manipulation of this DNA through workshops and readings, says La Jolla Playhouse Artistic Director Christopher Ashley.
I think one of the really exciting things about the DNA Festival is every artist is committed to making their play better than it was the day we started the process with it. The script you will see on day one and the script you will see on the final day of performances is going to be different.
So that he would have an organization to be the head of.
Which according to you.
Uh-huh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's where we are right now. Change before we have to start settling in. I just did a massive rewrite last night and gave new scripts out, and I'm excited to hear it today, yet nervous.
But Phylicia Rashad's not nervous. She's directing the play and is the calm at the eye of the hurricane, keeping everyone focused on the text and what lies beneath.
That's the way I work. That's how I'm trained. That's how I develop. That's what I do. And that's what's happening here. And I like it very much because it informs the delivery of the text.
If not the preamble to a full equal, how do you not break the rhythm?
You did it.
Did I?
If not the preamble, now you got to go to you know.
If not the preamble to a full equal slice. If not the preamble to a full equal slice of equality now.
Rashad works with Washington on the text of his play, Blueprints for Freedom, an ode to Bayard Rustin.
Slice of equality.
Uh-huh.
Think of that as one word. Slice of equality.
Slice of equality.
Now go back.
We got crumbs.
We move deeper into the text. We move deeper into the emotional reality of the characters. That's what we want to do every day, because ultimately, it's the emotional truth that touches people.
We demand comprehensive legislation immediately. We demand the Civil Rights Bill and the Voting Rights Act be passed now.
So over the course of 3 weeks and 6 public performances with talkbacks, we get to see what it would look like, not as a production, but as a living, breathing thing off of the page.
This is really not about the sets, not about the costumes. This is about the word, the script, the acting values. It's really about the people and the ideas and the language.
In the play, Washington takes on the role of Rustin.
March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom Headquarters, Bayard speaking.
Great proponent of the civil rights movement who taught Dr. King all the edicts of nonviolence and civil disobedience as taught to him by Gandhi. And I always wondered why I'd never heard of him. Upon research, finding out that he was an openly gay black man in a time when that really wasn't favorable, really opened up my eyes to the possibilities of 50 years later, would Bayard Rustin be able to exist now? You know, everyone says, oh, he couldn't exist then. I'm like, do you think he could exist now?
Well, I don't believe your being homosexual is the sole resistance. You do have a past, Bayard.
Gay rights is, you know, the civil rights conversation of the moment. It seemed more than appropriate to bring him out of the shadows and into the spotlight and to examine what his true brilliance was, you know. I want an audience to have a revelation about tolerance.
But Rustin did exist and did make an impact on the civil rights movement, which presented Washington with a choice.
Are you going to present this as the outsider who was relegated to the shadows because he was gay, or what were his great accomplishments in spite of that? So for me, it wasn't about showing why he was relegated, it was showing when he was elevated.
This is a tribute to a human being who had much to offer and who gave everything he had.
This story of a forgotten hero, 50 years later, it's time for Bayard Rustin's story to be told, and I'm going to do my best to honor him.
The DNA New Works series helps playwrights like Washington to do their best by providing the perfect conditions for the kind of experimentation that will drive them to the next level of inquiry and discovery. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.